what the flock is going on here. What the flock y'all talking about? What the flock now that I walked in? Well, there's no way of getting out. What the flock? What the flock? It's time for what the flock. What the flock is this? What the flock? We need to talk. Check the clock. It's time for what the flock. What the flock is wrong with me? What the flock? We need to talk. Check the clock. It's time for what the flock. What the flock has been filmed in front of a live studio audience. What the flock? What the flock? I think everyone should leave reality behind. Because it's time for What the Flock. Hey everybody, welcome to What the Flock. My name is Valerie Bott, and this is What the Flock, the amazing, wonderful thing that we're doing that's all of us together, that's amazing and wonderful. And you alter reality. Reality is overrated. Agree with Pookie. Agree with Pookie. Okay, so we have so many people here. Oh my God. We got Live to Fly, was not thwarted. He was first. He did all of the emojis too. So we'll just make sure all emojis show. We got our Herbs, who will be a cross-eyed cricket, a biscuit without gravy, a bald eagle's hairstylist, a suck egg mule, a cold pancake on a rainy Tuesday. I need to get them. A direct descendant of a ditch digger. Thank you. I'm a dial-up connection in 2026. I'm a chicken omelet. Pole vault. That is a lot, Lauren. Good to see you too. Morning, morning, morning. We have Martin James Kelly from British Columbia. We have Denise Lance. Great to see you. I don't really know where you live, Denise, but I imagine it's in the Northeast. Ohio, Pennsylvania. I'm feeling that. Am I close? Edward, good to see you. Good to see you. Happy Sunday. Justine, happy Sunday. She never knew the rules. And here we are just chilling, bird. We got Jeremy, we got Strings and Pucks here. Yay! I missed your show. I had to go to the store and I missed it. Thank you for liking me. I like being liked. There's hockey, there's so much hockey. Pookie, good to see you. Jaden, hope you're having a good Sunday. Boomer says, what the flock? What the flock? We did, Dustin, good to see you. Dustin, is it your birthday? Is it your birthday? Are we happy birthday? Somebody's birthday it is. I'm going to tell you happy birthday. Is it your birthday? I don't know. What if there's ever a series finale to this stream? I hope we finally found out what the flock was. You are so full of inspiration. I feel like I missed a Deep Burrito. Here it is, yeah. Well, hello officially to Deep Burrito. Good to see you. Where did I... Am I back? I didn't actually look. No one screamed at me. Maybe they did. Maybe I'm not looking. Jimmy, what's up? We've got Flock and Roll. We got Hugh Caldwell. Now I can do it. Ooh, eagles fly alone. That's not very flock-like behavior. No. We're not going to fly like an eagle. We're not going to be like eagles. No. Kansas City, here you come. I was way off. I mean, it's east of me. It's east of me. You're pretty close to me, really. Boomer, you're the sweetest. I was like, who did this? Boomer, thank you so much for gifting 10 memberships. You're the sweetest. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, and I love all the people we got being part of the flock. Went to 710, and Days, and Gary, and Preston, and Joanna Lynn, and Deep, and Javelle, and JD. Oh my gosh, and Wago. I cannot, it's crazy to me how many flockers we have lost since we have started meeting. Here is another one that is just so. Josh was just such a spirit, such a great guy, such a great dad, and it's just we lost him. I think is it been 2 years now? It's crazy. Martin says a cold pancake on a rainy Tuesday. These are a few of my favorite things. We've had some cold, rainy mornings, and it's amazing because we haven't had it in a while. Also got membership for Wago and Anarchy. Melissa, I saw you. I saw you. Oh, I saw you already. Damn it, Melissa, I already saw you, and I read your thing, and I've already forgotten. I didn't really forget. I just wasn't. I get a little overwhelmed. Dogpaw, good to see you. Hope you are doing well. Is yes mean it's your birthday? Yes, does this mean that it's your birthday? Just yes? Just yes? It's yes? I need a yes, it's my birthday, and I am this many years old, and if it's when I'm 64, then I get to sing that song, and if it's another song and age that I like to talk about, then I would like to do that. I would like to do that. Louie, good to see you. Okay, this I'm so slow. Eagles fly together, more eagle. Oh no, we don't. Oh no, Sky Kittens. I like Sky Kittens. Okay, David Burke. David Burke. He's one of my 2 favorite hamsters. I hope you are doing well. I hope you're staying cool. Oh, you do have AC though. Why you gotta be? Is pole vault not here, and you're just like I'm gonna bring this up. I'm gonna bring that up. I'm gonna bring that up. Oh no. Mike Shaner! Yay! So good to see you, my friend. Blue Jay, hope you're doing well. Okay, we got to. Yay! Berry. I feel like, I don't know. We're calling it everybody's birthday. If there's anybody who doesn't want to be a birthday. Oh no, bird. That's a good song right there. Rocks. Ribbit. Ashley, great to see you. Hope you're having a great week. Paul just woke up because I just said his name. UK's cooling down, and you weren't here for the tropical spell. That's kind of good. It's getting warm here this next week. I could be on about meat sticks. I didn't have my video. I don't know how I didn't. I made a video, herbs. I made a video for you, and I didn't send it to you because I suck at life. Maybe I'll try to send it. But it's basically, I had, they closed all the self-checkout, and they only had like one checkout, so I had like go into the regular, which is mine. I don't mind the regular checkout, but like, so I was standing there. I just never stand there. It's the meat stick aisle. There's a whole aisle end cap. It's just meat sticks. So yeah, take a picture, but then I forgot to show anyone. So I don't know what good that does. I don't know what good that does. Is he paying you? I mean, like, blink twice if you're okay. If you're okay. It was boggle rating. It was boggle reading hot in Newark. It was real damn hot in Newark. I've never been to Newark. I've never been. It was a meat stick aisle. Ashley, meat sticks are wonderful. Yeah. Ian, you're smelling. When are we smelling better? Oh, it's smelling better now that you're here. I see. I mean, I guess it could be. I mean, whatever your meat stick is. Ashley says it's hot in Mississippi. This is my question. I have the same question as Barry. Where the hell did May go? Where the hell did May go? I want the whole month of May back, please. I got nothing done. Got nothing done. That wasn't the song I'm gonna sing, but I'm gonna sing a song. All right, everybody. This is true. I really do like this group of people. This is a good group of people. High today for Justine is 76 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 24 Celsius, and not a cloud in the sky. That was what it was like here yesterday. It was really nice. Time is speeding up. It keeps on slipping into the future. I want Maybach, like luxury limo. I want Maybach, like luxury limo. That's just like what I would say. You know me. You know me and my love for luxury cars, 'cause I'm such a good parker and I'm such a great driver. I would love to drive a luxury car. I drive as well as I play guitar. I gotta redo the whole front thing just to put this in. I'm gonna have to redo the whole song video just to stick this in, where I'm just like, I don't know what face would I make. I don't know. What's the face for this? Should I be shocked? Should I be offended? I can't believe you would say that to me. Should I have pole vault face? That's pole vault face. Same place all the mother months went. All the mother months. Peter! Well, I did just kind of don't wake up early for these, and I didn't do my stretches yet. I'm good. Mega wega wamo. Mega wega wega wamo. I'm never going to get through this. Anonymous says, I might chat if Bitsy weren't deep cleaning my eyelids and eyebrows with claws holding me. Oh, I guess he needs doing. Oh my gosh. What's that? Anonymous, did you get mail? Anonymous. Oh no, be careful. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Is it, hold on, meat stick or nipple? Or Maybach? What's the word? Maybach? I'm like, there's a nipple guitar? No, there's meat stick. It's gotta be Maybach. It's gotta be. Do you? Harvest is high. Hello. The limos are more famous. Okay. My studio is cool too. It's very, very a little too cool. Oh my God, 55 on the coast. Everyone knows that's your face. 74, but low 90s. Ooh. Okay. I'm in the Czech Republic. We learned so much here. Most of them are. That. I meant to play this Peter for you on Friday, and I failed life. So here we go. Winning life. To see you stealing our way. The wind's getting colder, but you have something to say. Past the horizon and the old home ground. Drive with the heater on and the windows down in this West Texas town. You said Billy's down the road. Just why he done that, I never will know. He don't ask for nothing. He don't make a sound. We pretend to forget, but he won't live it down. In this West Texas town. Nothing happens quickly. Some things never change. Got the same tomorrow happened yesterday. Go to work every morning. Learn to keep your head down. Oh, it may not be much, but it won't let you down. In this West Texas town. Your keeps me tied down. Your keeps me here. Skies and your reflection make everything so clear. In the back of your pickup, we can stare at the clouds. Sure, we may be in love, but I can't stick around in this West Texas town. I like to do the harmonic at the end. It feels fancy. Fancy. Speaking of fancy, what y'all doing? What? Is this a tip or a nib or a nip? What is a nib? What the fuck is a nib? Hold on, I gotta figure out what a nib is. Thank you though, until I figure out what a nib is. But I thank you. You're so sweet to me. You're too generous, I gotta tell you. Oh, can I? Sometimes I gotta find out. Sometimes I can heart it. Yay. Oh my God. Oh my God. Plot. Why you got... See, then I did the pole vault face and the sound. Then I did the sound. Mitzik has cousins from Vienna. We don't know. Oh my gosh, the split happened during a game. They had to quit and half the team couldn't speak to the other half. What? That's crazy. Zach, did I say hello to Zach Thong? Zach Thong, good to see you. You went to your cousins went all the way out to Montreal, and then your other cousins wedding in Toronto. Wow, you've been having a busy, awesome weekend. This is awesome. Okay, so here we go. Circa 1510, nipple originated as a diminutive of the Old English word neb. Here we come. I knew I would get there. So, okay. Nipple originated as a diminutive of the Old English word neb, meaning beak, nose, or face, translating to a small projection. The word was coined to describe the protruding tip. So a neb is a protruding tip. I guess only if you think your tip was protruding, then it's a neb. Then it's a nip. Then it's a nip. That was a flock fact. That was a flock fact. That was and a super chat flock fact. Yeah. Oh my God, you couldn't talk to yourself. Let's all have some coffee. Our world has too many rules. Our world has too many rules. Oh no. Boom. Oh no. Oh no. Yay, thank you, Peter. Oh no, why do you herbs? Why? Stop. Stop. You're wrong. You're bad. Herbs, you're bad. You're so sweet. See, be like Blue Jay. Be like Blue Jay. Okay, everybody. Okay, everybody. It's gonna be 95 where pole vault is at 96. Probably gonna be 106 where pole vault is because it's gonna be hotter because pole vault's there. What? Oh, yay. Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate it. That's one of my earlier ones. That's like one of my earliest songs. Like maybe like the first 2 years for sure. Oh no. Oh no. Only that. Maybe. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Why do you think they're so. Oh no. Y'all are horrible. Bob's is here. It's a flock fact. Bob's is here. Okay, so now, oh my God, deep burrito. Now do I not only appreciate it, I understand it now. I now understand it. I get the joke. I didn't get it. I just was like, that's nice. But now it's both appreciated and I humored. I appreciate it. And that song was about geography. Yay, thank you, Denise. Thank you, everybody. Y'all are so sweet. A nib. I know a nib. So you'd think a nib and a neb are the same thing. Lauren, thank you so much for getting a membership. That's so sweet. And it went to Very, Very. I love this. That's awesome. Pole vault is figuring out stuff and junk. The sky is blue just like you and the sun yellow because you're so mellow. Oh no. Dogpaw found your junk. Dogpaw found your junk. Oh, hold on. I want to put that back. Oh, you have a giant zit? It's a nib. I will say this is like a random thing that I didn't know about because I don't know. I don't have kids and friends and teenagers. I don't know. So maybe everybody knows about this but me. I don't get a lot of zits, but when I get a zit, it'll hurt. It'll be like right under my glasses or something, and it'll hurt, and it'll be like, ow, and it hurts. I don't like hurting. And so I'm sad because I'm hurting. And they have these little zit patches. I didn't know what they were. And you put them like on your zit, and then you go to sleep, and they're called hydrocolloid patches. And it sucks the zit out of the zit into the patch overnight. And then it really takes the pain away if it ever hurts. It takes the pain away. And then I didn't know, but they're pretty magic. I mean, they don't like but they're pretty magic. And I didn't even know this existed. Like, I'm still using the same tube of benzoyl peroxide that I've had for 20 years. So new things happened. There was science. Just sharing that. I didn't know. How did you ruin nipples? He did not ruin nipples. You lie. You lie. Okay. Warning. Pookie, I'm so behind. Pookie, you're so sweet. Thank you so much for gifting 10 memberships. Pookie, appreciate you. Pookie gifted memberships to Almighty Meat Stick. Pookie made the Almighty Meat Stick part of the flock. Pookie did that. Pookie did that. Yay! We also went to Dogpaw, went to Pat My Knees Hurt, Lady Sky, Dave, Epiphonium, Land Raver, Marcia, Arlene, and Ghetto Grifty. It just saw Griff, and I didn't know how to end that. Grifty. And then Pookie gets a meat stick too. Um, who wants to climb on my house and cover the sunroof? Who wants to do it? Meat sticks with wood are called kebabs. Also corn dogs. Also corn dogs. Oh no, Denise likes chocolate nips. If your meat stick is hard, is it past expiration date or just excited to see you? Love that, Blue Jay. Much respect for Kurt. Charlie, good to see you. I'm going to finally hear Peter. Thank you so much. That is so kind of you. Thank you so much for the super chat. You're the really sweetest. That is very generous of you and sweet. And I really do miss you guys. I'm dead, boomer. Can't. I'll tell you later. This is probably true. It doesn't burn the zit away. No, it's not acid. It doesn't burn it. Shepherd, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. So it's only that I wear glasses and then they can sit right there and then it comes. Y'all are mean. Y'all are like, none of us get this because we're perfect and have great diets and no sin. Well, I have sin and candy. Sparky, it's good to see you. This is me. I've been doing shit like this. This is me, Charlie. But this is better. This is better. Like it really it works really quick. Oh my god. Where is your Canadian? Good to see you. I also use this. Past landlords may have noticed. One time I was like, oh, this is way too minty. I had to go back. Having a neb means sneaking around trying to see something or find something out. It's like reconnoitering, having a neb. I like it. Remove the stick and enjoy a doner kebab. Justine says Kurt's birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday, Kurt. Always remembering you. Big love to you, Justine. You're talking about pets today? No, it's just, it's on my, okay. All right, all y'all are great and everything. I'm over here with my scent and my candy, and it's that Matt understands me. Matt gets this. It's good to see you. Jeremy's gonna go trade a guitar. Is it for candy? It's so good. The first time I saw a zit cover, I told the girl I got something on your face and started pointing. Well, I don't wear them out of the house. I just wear them in the house, and then, I agree with this. Hey, good to see you. Smitty says he won't be here, but I have a backward step. Need to rest. I know. Oh no, that's a big one. I didn't know this. Your hair started falling out, so it's all coming off tomorrow. You're going to look fine. You have a good head for it. I think it'll be good. It's, it's just temporary. It's a temporary coming out, but it's going to be coming back in. It will come back. And Smitty did get into from critical care to a regular room on Friday, but then on Saturday he started to feel just a little like sniffly sick, like he caught something in the ward, which is also bad because he's had so much medications and stuff. So So a little step forward, a little step back, but he's going to be better real soon. I do hate those too, but that's not my issue. Yay! Everybody's giving love to Smitty. You guys. Bart says, mask up, it was just hair. It'll come, yeah. Even if it doesn't, you have a good head for this. It'll be fine. Yep, just rest. Chin up. I love it. He's really doing well. He's really doing well. Happy birthday to Kurt. Nobody will know, Smitty. See, very few people have even seen his hair. This is true. He doesn't really show his hair as it is. So Pookie says hair does grow back. Trust me, her hair did grow back. So, and she is a good example. Right? I know the mask. You could also wear a wig. No one would know. He could wear the wig over his mask. He's gonna look good. I just want him to be alive and kicking and doing and making music and being happy and being on the earth. So that's what we care about. I'm not saying that you should do this. I just didn't know about them because you have children who have children, you have grandchildren, you have people of all ages. You work with people. I work in a room by myself. I go into a room and I close the door and I don't see anyone for 8 hours, and then I go home and then I see one person and we don't talk much sometimes. So there's sometimes I don't say, who's seeing me? Nobody. And also for me, with my skin tone, there's like translucent ones, you can barely see them. But don't wear them outside. That's weird. This is great. Thank you, Blue Jay, for doing this. Bird said, I thought Smith was a black man with blonde hair. You don't know. Mascara Snake, good to see you. Bat and Blanket, hellos. Oh, I have to... So... I was like, that's the thing. I was like, there's something I need to... do. Oh, yeah, and this too. I was like, I'm going to download all this stuff beforehand. I didn't do that. No, I didn't. I didn't do it. But I'm doing it now. Okay, in science news, fully functional hair follicles have been grown in the lab for the first time. What? Yay! It's like people who have hair in the wrong place trying to remove the hair, and then the people want the hair in the other place. Why can't we get the hair in the right place? Sunshine! I hope you're having a good morning and Pova is not harassing you. What if hair grew out on the top of his mask? No, that's weird. Yeah, what matters most is we have Smitty in the world. I agree with this. Melissa says, I have to wax my eyebrows every 2 weeks. Trust me, no Smith has trouble growing hair back. Do you hear that, Smitty? As a Smith, you shall be fine. He could be like a chia pet. If you rob a bank, you wear a Mickey Mouse mask with a stocking pulled over it. Oh, my God. What is... No, I didn't... No, I didn't terrorize nobody. Bobo made fun of me because I walked to the library, and he was saying he was making fun of me for walking to. He's like, you didn't walk to the library. I'm like, yeah, it's like down the street. It's not even that far. It's like a mile to get like from there and back. It's like a half mile to the library. It's not that far. Okay, I didn't have to see Ashley because I used the electronic box to send packages 2 times now. I did it 2 times now. Crap, no, I gotta look for an mouse. Did you? I think I missed it. Um, I hate her though. I hate her. He could be Gandalf. He could be a lady with pink hair. I know he's not that. I know he's not a lady with pink hair. That would be funny. Actually, I would love that. Though you know. So David said he has blonde skin and black hair. Maybe. 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 You're so sweet. Fully functional hair follicles in a lab sounds like one step from creating tribbles. Oh. Sunshine has a headache. Oh, sweetie, I hope you feel better. Take a nice long bath. No, what? I thought Herbs wrote this. E. Urban. I'm just telling you. That's what I thought Herbs wrote this. Be nice to Sunshine today, pole vault, and every day. And Sunshine's out checking on the animals. It's so hot. Oh, that'll give you a headache too. Make it worse. No, everybody stop this. Everybody stop that. What? Oh my God. Every day. He doesn't do it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. All right, I got through that. I'm going to what have we got in here? So much stuff. All right, so let's take out all these. Delete, and then we'll put up these. And they will be, where do you think they are? Downloads? Maybe. Maybe, yeah. Maybe, yeah. I don't know. Let's find out when we see where this opens. Yay! Not where I thought. Oh, and what? Oh, hold on. Let's do transform, fit to screen. Okay, this is not what I meant to show you, but this is Lauren and Kathy and me and Megan and Michelle and Joe. So that was a couple years ago when we were at iPie. Oh no. What? Okay. They will get you lunch if it's spaghetti. Oh no. Oh no. There's a blue moon today. The moon was so bright last night. The moon was so bright. Okay, this is not. Where is the button? Here. Okay, I found it. So we did have Mascara Snake sent a little card. So I did. So I have sent this. I did send this right away. I did remember to send this right away to Mr. Smith. I sent it right away, like immediately, and he said, "I hope." He said he hope it's Gordon because Alan is a little rough. Is what he said. You might say it the other way. I don't know, but it was funny. And so here, hello. So I thought that was very funny because it says, I can't read it. It says, Mr. Smith, I've received several complaints from the junior nursing team about inappropriate behavior. Until further notice, only Brian, Gordon, or Alan will be permitted to administer you with bed baths. Dun, dun, dun. So he thought it's funny. And he really does appreciate just everybody thinking about him, sending sweet things like this, even if they're silly. Mascara Snake also sent this for pole vault, which might be correct. Let's see. This is for pole vault, and maybe Jeremy too. What do you think? You know what I did, Mascara Snake? Never sent this to him. Because I didn't talk to him in a couple of days, and then I forgot. And then I was going to send it to Pookie to send to him, because that's better, because Pookie's the one that actually, asks him ever more than me. Because he's always snappy when I ask him. But then, half the time I am right, and he hasn't taken his medication. And he's like, damn it. Because I'm like, because he sometimes is crazy. He is, he acts pretty crazy. And then I'm like, have you taken your medication? And he's like, no. And I'm like, I can tell. But the problem is he's just crazy. It's really not medication. He's just a little crazy. That Nurse Ratched is Bird's ex, and he still loves her. He has seen it now. And I'm gonna send it to Pookie to send to Paul and Jeremy. You can send that to them every day. And did I say you're? Yeah, I probably did say you're mean. You are mean, and you're crazy. Yeah, I said that. I stand by it. Oh no. We got a blue micro moon tonight. What does that mean, blue micro moon? Right? We got a blue moon saloon. I don't know. So it's the second full moon, and that's why it's the blue. I saw that too. So this is Mr. Smith, just in case you're still listening, which I hope you're not, because this is what are we doing here in this world. You gotta know that they will look at your wiener, and Pole Vault's really worried for you. Just a warning. He never said nothing about it. He also got unsubbed by Jesus. Pole Vault there looked at Kurt's wiener. Oh my God. So what are we looking at here? What's happening? What's happening here? Who is this? It's Deep Burrito. He sent me this 4 days, I don't even know, Wednesday? I don't know time. But this is his Zemaitis bass, and his bass broke. Can you see it? Can you see where it broke? Right there, where it's broken? That's where it broke. You can't play it, so he had to take it to the hospital. A micromoon is when a full moon or a new moon coincides with apogee, the point in the moon's orbit furthest away from the Earth. No one said without Googling it. It's the furthest point from Earth. So it's tiniest. It's the tiniest. Did Steven Seagal get a hold of that guitar? Is that what happened? So Guillermo likes his clock house, and he goes in it every day. Yay. Uh-oh. Everybody? Don't look at Joey. Oh no, they weren't even hot chicks. So then Deep said the strings went all floppy, and he said that's wrong, is what he thought. The wind just pulled up. Did you hear the wind? That was the wind. I always like to hear about. I feel like we need a Guillermo update, though, Sunshine. I just need a Guillermo update. I just feel like I want a Guillermo update. Lauren has questions. He wonders if Smitty's wiener wears a mask. David? I was gonna go with it's a tiny moon, and I guess that it's farther away means it's tiny. 97X is the future of rock and roll. No messing with that radio dial. Just enjoy the show. We'll see you later, Peter. Thank you for hanging out. Big hugs to you and Nancy. Yay. Burrito is playing at breakneck speed. I have not seen it. I didn't see it yet. This is the Midas Base Experience UBDBS Unintended Base Dive Bomb Syndrome. Oh, what? spice of life starts with a spark. You'll have that very much. I love that. Blue Jay, you're awesome. You said, Sunshine said, I guess I should post more videos of him. You just don't want to overdo it. What? How much is too much, Guillermo? 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 There's never enough, there's never enough, there's never enough, there's never enough, there's never enough. That's a good song right there. Let's remember that. I was going to say what I forgot to do. Say, happy birthday, Dustin. I think it's your birthday. I'm not 100%, but I think it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Dustin. I wish I could say that backwards, because then it would be really funny and everyone would laugh, but I'm not smart enough to pull that off, Dustin. It's Yad Herb That was close, maybe. Happy birthday. I like when we get cake. I want cake. I want cake. Okay, Pole Vault does like the turtle. Okay, David doesn't know. All right, well, you could ask. I don't know. We love Guillermo. We do love Mr. Rock, too. Guillermo versus Mr. Rock 2026. Who would win? Hold on, I'm going. Who would win Guillermo versus Mr. Rock 2026? I don't know. I feel like this has got to be in Camp G-Mate's got to, like, have a special award for this. They got to have a battle. I hope it's your birthday. Else I just made it weird. I just made it weird. Can you get AI capos? You only have to strum and it moves around and makes chord shapes. There's so many easy ways to play guitar that it's basically like that. It's basically like that. Guillermo on his back with Mr. Rock on Belly and Victory. You can just do a big blanket one. You can do a blanket one. I'm picking and grinning. Let's see. I was going to say something, and then it left my head. Okay, we got all the way through that. Do you want to see what I'm not quite done with it, but do you want to see what I'm making? It's pretty, it's guess what it is? It's a bag. It was on what is that thing? Ironing board. You ready? It's not a hat. It's not a hat. It's not a hat. I was thinking about guitar chords. Damn it, I was going to tell you about guitar chords. Ask me about guitar chords later. It's Guillermo. It's Guillermo. I've been schooled. There are some cool apps that Lisa Capo. There's that Spider Capo that like does it for you. It's not. No, I have aprons. Okay, it's purse. So, will I ever use this purse? No, because I have a purse already. What the hell? I just can't remember what I was talking about before I was talking about the thing I'm talking about now. And I want to be reminded to talk about it after. Okay? It's my show. And this is my purse I made. What? So I made this purse and it's got like a quilt top and it's got, like, look at the piping. So the piping goes around to the back. What? And then it's got this. Ooh. And then this. And then look, what has it got? Feet. It's got feet, y'all. And then look at the back. Look at the handle. It's got the selvage edge of both kinds. And the selvage edge. And it's like, what? And then I'm like, oh, I gotta go with my purse, and we're gonna go we're like, what, huh? And then so I got the blue and so this is inside is like this, and then this is like all zipped up. We got this. So there's a little like a tab on this end to so you can pull the zipper. And so I haven't finished the lining. I've made the lining, and I have to sew the lining into the bag. So, and the lining is fun. Look at this. Can't really see it in there, but look how cute this is. It's like this. Can you see that? Sorry, I bumped the mic. Can you see that? Isn't it cute? It's so pretty. It's got so much in it. It's got so much in it. It's got little houses, trees, little bridges, little road. I don't know what it is. I got that in Colorado Springs last week. And then, also purse has what? Magnetic clasp. What? You can't get in there. You can't get in there now. What? It's too hard. Oh, but it's easy. And so, yeah, so it's got the little magnetic clasps, and then one down here. And I was going to I started to, last night, I was like, I'm just going to, sew it all together, be done. But I really think it needs a zipper inside. So I'm going to put one zipper side on this side, because you got to have a zipper. And then, yeah. And then I got to do a little bit of handwork around the inside, just to finish it off underneath the zipper. And then it's not perfect. It's because I didn't have a pattern. I was just kind of making it as I went, and so it's a little wonky. But it's been good because it was raining in lately, and then I didn't go to my studio, and then I was working on this. So this has been my rainy week project. So it's pretty close to done, and I just got the feet, and I just got the little magnetic clasps. So I thought that was fun to try and make a bag with that. And then also, last week I went to the couple of different fabric stores and craft stores, and so I was kind of inspired to do something, but it's hard. So it was not my first attempt at making a little quilty thing, and it was coming out. And so I was like, that's not what I first intended, but I liked it. Not what I first, but yeah. And then I made this cording thing, and there's a string inside of it. And I sewed around the little string so that it has some shape. So I thought that worked out well. And this part is the selvage edge, so it should not actually fray any more than this. It's should not. It's maybe. We'll see. We'll see how that wears, but it should wear pretty good. So that's my little bag. And let's see. Let's go back up. I don't think I want French fries in my toast. You guys are sweet to me. You guys are sweet to me. It's personal. You shouldn't tell people about your purse. It's personal. All right, that's 2 demerits for you. Is the flap like the hat's bill so sun doesn't get in your eyes? Yeah. I just wanted to use the little magnetic clasp thing, so I had to have a flap. So, very subtle, understated colors, and it's got feet, right? It's got feet. Yay. The strap is the holding on. You gotta hold it. It's a Grand Prix flag. I didn't know that. Yay. Do you want the purse? It's not it's kind of wonky. It's not, there's some... It needs help. English country garden lining. I like that. I feel like it might be, I can't tell if it's like a little Vermont countryside or if it's like a Japanese inspired, because it's that kind of it's very Japanese, but at the same time it's very Western at the same time. It's interesting. Zach, good to see you, and your cousins Vanessa and Valentina. Good to see you. Hope y'all are having a great Sunday. Magnets? How do magnets work? And it could be a tea cozy. Thank you, Sunshine. Thank you, everybody. Oh my God. You could put petals in it. You could put petals in it. Purse bag tea cozy. It's a man bag. It's got man. I sent anonymous my man bag. Did you get it? I can make sumo bags. I would like that. I can make a purse that looks like a top hat. I mean, I guess you could make like a hat and then with pockets. Is that all it is? It could be a top hat and the whole inside could just be for your stuff. You could have a big zipper, round zipper at the top, and then you could put all your stuff inside, but it would just be a hat. And then, yeah, that would be ugly. But Dave says everybody wears top hats in the UK all the time. All the time. It's a good life. It's a good life. What else is happening? Okay. When did bowlers go out of style? And also Dave is wearing a monocle. Oh, I got a spam call. That was nice that it got silenced. That was nice. He probably is wearing a monocle right now. Tally ho, Dave. He wears a top hat in bed and nothing else. Okay. We've never seen Dave and Mr. Peanut at the same time. It's true. I like to do Pinky Out too. That's not true. The bowler hats went out of style in London in 1982 or 3. Deep Burrito's like, as soon as I bought one. Is that what is the joke? The world really went backwards once those tins of reformed ham learned how to use phones. Tins of reformed ham? Okay. You know, the problem is I've never had tinned ham. I'm familiar that tinned ham exists in the world. I've seen it like on cartoons and shit, but it's just like, really? Tinned ham? But I don't know. You can leave your hat on. Spam called me. Spam did call me. Okay, so last night I watched The Spider versus the Earth. Okay. And it's like a 1950s. I think it was just for TV. I don't think this is a real movie. And it's, because it also was kind of short. So in The Spider versus the Earth, there's a woman, and her name is Carol, I think. And she's a girl, and she's like, where's my dad at? Where did my daddy go? She's like in high school. And everybody's like, I don't know where your dad, he drove off. We don't know where he went. And so she's like, hey, boy next to me in math class that doesn't have a car, will you ask the cute guy in front of you for his car and then take me to the cave, or take me and look for my dad? That's what it was. So he's like, sure. So he's like, asked Joe, who sitting in front of him in this class is like, Mike, who he asked, and Mike's like, 18, in real, doesn't look, like they're seniors or something. Joe sitting in front of him is like, I don't know, 47. But he's like, oh yeah, you can borrow my car. And so Joe lends the car, and they drive off, and they're driving, and they're looking for Dad. Where could Dad be? And they happen upon a a giant sticky wad of rope covering the road. What? What shall we do? They get out of the car to examine it. And Carol says, what could this be? And Mike says, I don't know. Who cares what it is? And Carol's like, wow, this is strange. I wonder what this is. Well, you wonder a lot of things, don't you? So my thing is that Mike's just a total douche. If you want, we were talking about douches, Denise and everybody were like the other day, but this guy might win. This guy might win, Mike. So every time Carol's like, but let's look for my dad, and he's like, your dad's probably gone by now, and it's like, hey, so she's like, so you want to give up? I didn't say I want to give up. I would have gone with Joe. I would have gone with Joe. Why did you go with Mike? Mike's a turd. Go with Joe. Joe probably already owns a house because he's 47 years old. So, yeah, Mike's like, your dad's probably gone by now. He's probably dead, whatever. So they see the road, the only road I guess they think that dad could have possibly gone down in the world. In the world, there's the road. And in the one road of the one world, there's this weird webbing crossing. What could it be? This strange webbing, and it's crossing the road. Let's touch it. Let's touch it first of all. Don't touch shit, y'all. Wear gloves. Don't touch. You don't know what. Don't touch it. Poke it with a stick, maybe. Don't touch. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. So they touched it. And they're like, what could it be? And so finally she's like, oh, maybe this giant gully on the other side of the road could lead us to something. So they look down and, oh, hey, what's that? And she goes, and she goes, oh, hey, what's over there? And Mike says, oh, that's nothing. It's only an old pickup truck. And Carol says, that's the truck my dad was driving. And Mike goes, oh, it was? So Mike's driving this bitch around, doesn't even know what he's looking for. He's just trying to get laid. He doesn't give a shit about Carol's dad. He doesn't give a shit. He's just trying to get some. So he's thinking with his meat stick, y'all. He's thinking with his meat stick. So he didn't give a shit about dad, about nothing. He's just nothing. So they see the car. They go hike down the little gully down. I don't know what it is. So there's no dad down there, but the truck's all crashed out. Where could the truck be? I don't know. I mean, where could dad be? I don't, But there's, glass everywhere and truck pieces everywhere. And they're at the truck. They're like, well, look at that abandoned mine right there that says no trespassing that we've never noticed before on the only road going out of town that could be the only road. So they're like, what? That abandoned mine? I wouldn't go in there. I've heard it's haunted. That's not haunted. I don't believe the stories that it's haunted. Well, your dad probably wouldn't even go there, so let's just leave. So finally, Carol talks Scare Bitch Boy into going in to look at the mine. And they look at the mine, and he's like, stay here. I don't want to just stay here. And so he's like going to go by himself and leave her there. And she's like, fuck this. This is my dad. I'm going to go. So she goes too. And he's like, I told you not to come. You're a girl. And so everything about this man, I hate him. I hate this man. So they immediately fall into a spider web. They see a spider. They're like, giant spider. There's a giant spider, y'all. It's huge. It's tarantula, but it's huge. It's like, it's huge. I'm trying to think of something very big. It's bigger than an elephant. It's bigger. It's like maybe if you had like 4 elephants stacked in a cube, it's that big with legs. So the 4 elephants is just a body part. And then there's the legs. It's bigger than a nib or a neb. A nib and a neb. It's not just a tip. It's a big ass spider. So big ass spider, it lives in this cave. And they're like, oh no, what's going on? So they saw the big spider and they're like, hey, policeman, the big spider. And they're like, fuck off. We don't believe you. And then they get the professor, and the professor's like, oh my God. And the professor sees the big spider, and the professor's like, oh my God. And the professor calls the police, and the police are like, what the fuck? We don't give a shit about your big spider. I'm sure you guys are, they just think they're getting high. thinks they're all getting high. So in the policeman also is like keeps saying, what do you want me to do? I'm just the sheriff. He says this a lot because old dude has never had a hard day of sheriffing. This was the hardest. So anyway, when they'd gone in there, girl dropped the bracelet that was from her dad that she'd found while walking around, and she'd put it in her skirt and it had fallen out. And no, they have to go back and get it later. So, so at the same time where they're like, okay, let's go and hold on, okay, no, sorry. So they'll go back and get it later. So they finally get the cops to care. They finally get everybody comes out, and they're like, let's get the spider, and we'll kill the spider with DDT, and we'll pump all the DDT into the cave. And so that's good plan for everybody. We don't need air. Who here breathes? Psh. So they just pour all the DDT into the cave, and the spider's dead. Yay! So they pull the spider out. They put the spider in the gym of the school, because you do. That's, you put it in there. And so they lock the door. So it's all good. They lock the door. But then they were like, the kids wanted to play music. They wanted to play the rock and roll music. And so the janitor let him in because the kids need to play the rock and roll music. So he opened it up, and the kids they're playing the jazz. They were playing the rock and roll and the jazz, and they're playing it, and they're dancing, and they're bebopping, and they're having a good time. And then other kids hear it, and they come in, and they're like, "What is this?" And they're like, "Oh my God, giant spider!" And they're like, "It's cool, it's dead." And they're like, "All right, let's dance." So they just dance for the next 10 minutes of the movie. It's just dancing, and it's just dancing, and they're dancing, and they're dancing, and they're dancing. No plot, just dancing forever. And then finally, after 10 minutes of dancing, the spider starts to move. Finally starts to move. And then they're still dancing for another 5 minutes. And then finally somebody notices that somebody is dancing, somebody dancing notices the spider moving. And because also I feel like the spider is like, what's up with the rock music? This rock and roll and jazz is waking the dead. They said that, and then they did. So Spider wakes up. Spider's like, oh, Spider makes a noise that's like a screaming seal thing. Like it's horrible. It's not a good noise. Spiders don't make noise, but this spider makes so much noise. And the spider starts screaming at them, and they're screaming at the spider, and they all run out, and they lock the door again. But then the spider crashes out of the side of the building because, oh my God, it's such a big-ass spider. And the spider, like, runs rampant through town and, like, eats all the people and is trying to, like, hurt everybody. But then the spider's really just trying to go back to the cave. That's where he's trying to go. He's just trying to go back to the cave. Why do I think the spider is a man? I don't know. Spiders are boys? That makes no sense. I don't know. So I have gendered the spider unnecessarily. So anyway, spider goes into cave, and but that was the exact same moment that Mike and Carol they decided to go back and look for the necklace right then. What? Of course. So they're in there trying to find their way out because they got lost because they're dumbasses. And and also because Carol's like, do you think we go that way? And Mike's like, no, we go this way. That was the wrong way, Mike. You're an asshole. And you got them lost. So they're all lost, running around in a maze of caves. And this cave is evidently just huge cave. How did the DDT kill them? How did DDT kill the spider in the first place when it was such a huge ass cave system? The air was fine. It's stupid. So anyway, so they come back and they're like, all right, well, since we see this, we're going to drive up, and we decided we're going to blow up the cave because the spider's back in the cave. We know the spider's in the cave. We're going to go blow it up right now. So they go with the dynamite, and they go to the cave with the dynamite. And they all come up in their cars. And then they're like, oh, hey, there's Joe's car. They think nothing. No one says nothing. They just walk right by Joe's car and go into the cave and blow it up. And then Mike and Carol are still in there. They got crushed in, but they're okay. But they're like, oh, that spider got crushed, so the spider's probably dead, they thought. The spider wasn't dead. No, so let's just go back and rewind a little bit to, why is there a giant spider? When did the spider get big? Why is the spider big? Oh, is there more? Why is there just one spider? What happened? happened to the spider to make it so big? Why won't you explain any of this in the movie? But they won't. We don't know any of this. We don't know. Just whatever you want. It's pole vault. Mind powered it so. Must have been. Don't know. And so, okay, we're going back. So they're in there, they get crushed in, and they're like, oh no. And then somebody was like, oh no, Mike and Carol are inside. See the car right there? And they're like, oh no. And then, and so then they're like, we'll dig them out. And they're like, oh, well, instead of going this way, we'll dig out from the top and dig down. That'll be better. And I'm like, yay. So they were going to do that instead. Why? I don't know. Also in this world, in this hill has one entrance and one exit. The spider's going in, spider can't, there's no second exit. There's no river underground. There's nothing. There's no other way out. There's one way in, one way out. That's it. And we're going to dig a hole. Do we do a geologic inspection first? Did we call the university and ask somebody to look at this? No. We're just digging. Sometimes they dig and then they'll put a dynamite in and run away and then boom, and then they'll come back and dig more. So this was spider versus the earth. The earth. The spider never leaves this 5-mile circumference city back to the cave. So finally, they do get into the cave, and all the police, the sheriff, and all his deputized peoples, they all get into the cave. They find the guy. They find Mike and Carol. Yay! So, but then they're like, oh, what can we do? And in the professor says, let's try electricity. So they get the electric company to like get a 1/4-mile spool of to get from their wire to there. And they're like, oh yeah, we have that. And so they're running, and then they electrocute the spider. So Mike holds one side, and the professor holds one side of they have like sticks in there, and they have rubber gloves. And they go, and then the spider's in the middle, and yeah, and the spider finally falls. And then they're like, the end. And I'm like, is it? Because why does that kill the spider? Can the spider have death? Is the spider has more life than we know? I don't know. And I feel like the spider was the hero. I think if they just left the spider alone, it would have been fine. The problem was only when they went to, why'd they have to go fuck up with the spider? Leave the spider alone. Leave the spider alone. Okay, I'm going to go really back up because, no. We discussed this at Apple 1 year after the iPhone launch. Should we really be doing this? And then look what happened. This is all your fault. Why? Tinned works in a pinch. I guess I just don't eat a lot of ham salad. I think that's it. I would take him I would just be like, go into the cave. Also they don't know that Mike and Carol are in there, even though the car's out there. But that Joe calls and is like, hey, has anybody seen Mike and Carol? Because they have my car. And again, he's 47 years old. Like, what did you, why? In South Korea, Spam is considered as a delicacy and often given as gifts for Christmas, birthdays, and the like. They make huge tins of Spam specifically for South Korean market for that reason. I did not know that. I know a lot of people, I know Hawaiians like Spam a lot. But Spam a lot. But, yeah. It's fine. It's fine. It was like a Scooby-Doo. It felt like that. He told her not to come. It was on her. It was very colossal. Oh, there's a bag design. I'm going to look it up. Let the fly. Good to see you again, David. I hope you were well. It could be 4 school books. No, I think is that bigger? I feel like it's taller. Maybe and a half. It's not as angry as 4 elephants would be if you tried to stack them in a cube. It was very angry. It was very angry. That's what he was like. He's like, damn it, Jim, I'm the sheriff, not a big ass spider hunter. There are a lot of Daves today. There's a lot of Daves today. Sheriff's previous job was a bartender. He spent all day polishing a single mug with a dirty rag. It felt like they're like DDT. Yay, we love it. We love DDT. Oh, Melissa. I'm like, when does Peter Parker show up? I don't know why the spider is big. The rock and roll devil music caused a lot of problems. It might have been a fever dream. So how would you stack 4 elephants in a cube? You can't figure it out. So, I mean, I would think, elephant, 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 elephant. Like that's how big. If you could get them on backs, a stack of just too high, not too crazy. Oh no. Oh no. Spider shoes. Oh, because then you get 8 shoes. Shoes for spiders. The spider better not make a seal sound. Oh no. Spider says, give me a drum set. That's right. Tarantulas do make noises. They bark and it sounds like a pop. That's not what this was. So, okay, imagine, if you will, that it's like 2 a.m. and Pole Vault has to pee really bad, and he gets up out of bed, and he stubs his toe right as he gets out of bed, and he doesn't want to wake up Sunshine, okay? But he does scream like a little girl. So it's kind of like, I'm going to try and do this away from the mic so I'm not like, but it's kind of like, where it's like you're screaming, but you're trying to not wake Sunshine up, but your toe really hurts. Spiders are usually female. See? I went the wrong way. Tarantula band, you can do that. I don't like it. I don't like it. No. Why do you know this? You're surprised male spiders have not evolved. Oh no. Oh yeah. I guess you don't have to explain. Were the white kids playing jazz? Yes. Spider has every right to destroy them. There's the one fat kid, and it's funny because it's just like, he's not fat at all, but it's like obviously like it's the character of the fat boy. And he's just not fat. Especially like, yeah, just not even chubby. Looking just round-headed. Oh no, Anthony tortured by a spider during show tunes. The film didn't last as long as the review. Fine. Oh, yeah. The spider did get Carol's father. We did see what evidently was Carol's father, but I thought it was Confucius. When they showed the corpse, they were like, look at this corpse. And they're like, and she was like, ah. And I was like, Confucius? But it was evidently her father. Still don't. They showed a picture of him and he was not Confucius, so I don't know. Povald, oh no. That's different. The spider could just have been the guy from Lord of the Rings. That could have been. Giant grasshopper mouse would have kicked spider's ass. What? These are the Daves I know. These are the Daves I know. The spider is big because nuclear testing. It's always nuclear testing. It probably is nuclear testing, but I don't know. Are you watching the movies mentioned in the opening song of Rocky Horror Show? Well, I mean, not on purpose. I just watch what's on Thanguli. But I'm trying to think. I've seen Claude Rains in The Invisible Man. I'm trying to think. I don't know if I know all of the song, all of them. Oh, okay. So Lauren's in a picture. I feel like this is a picture of me. Lauren sent his picture, which might be me. Might be me. Oh, what do we think this is? A marmot? A groundhog? I think it's a marmot. I don't know what things are. I don't know. But it's screaming like a banshee. Screaming like a banshee. Why do I like saying banshee so much? So we will all together. I'm gonna look at the sumo bag with everyone that Deep just sent, and so I don't know why I trust you all. Here we go. Here we go. Trusting y'all. Where is it? Here it is. Oh, this is the sumo bag. Look how fancy this is. Look how fancy. Hold on. I'm going to look at this more fancy. What do you think option is on this keyboard? Nope. This one? Nope. This one? Nope. How could it be neither one of these? Oh, that worked. That worked. Okay. So you can see me seeing it. So I really like that. It's got the fancy handle, and it's got like, look at that. That's pretty good. It's got like C cups. That could be a hat. The sumo bag is AI. Why? Why? I was like wondering about the handle. I was trying to figure out like the handle is attached, but you told me it's AI. It's just not attached. I'm like, this is so weird. I'm like, how does the top go? What is happening at the top? It's not. It's not happening. I feel like you can make this bag though. I know. I went to the. That's how I start the day, babe. That's how I'm like, yeah, starting the day. What, am I wrong? Am I wrong? So AI is a great way to do preliminary design. I have some sumo designs I've done that I've thought about making into embroidery for bags and stuff. It's just this thing of it takes. There's probably some easier way to do it than I'm doing it, but I like the way I'm doing it. I don't know. But it does take a little bit of time to, like, I'll draw something and then making it into the design that gets embroidered. It takes some time if you're doing it on the machine. Hey, Grandpa Muskrat, you are not. It's never too late. Never too late. We still got a good half hour going on. I like where his wiener is. There's the little ribbons. He could use a man's ear. I like the tassels. Two sumos in the ring. I have a really good two sumos in the ring that Mascara Stink sent me, and that makes me really happy. And that it could, and then it could be, it could be that one. And then I'm the Gyoji. Side view with no nipple. I like the nipples. I like nipples. Or nibs. It's a Yorikiri bag. I'm in a No.169 bag. You have to think about it. You have to think about how the bag would work. Right? Big blanket hellos work here. No, y'all are weird about nipples. Y'all are weird about nipples. Okay, so I showed you my amazing bag. I showed you, I sang a song. I talked about the movie. We saw Mr. Smith. What else do we want to talk about? So Denise and we were talking about, and Deep Burrito and some other people, about musicians that you think are the biggest douches. And I don't know why douches is the list, but It's a fun word to say if you want to say that. So, D Burrito is like an expert because he does know, he has met many of these musicians um, because he's worked in music and movie industry for his entire life and been a musician his entire life. Denise is also an expert in this because she has read every biography and autobiography of every musician that has ever been made. So, and then we have pole vault. Then we have pole vault. So that's that side. So so pole vault is okay. We're gonna start. Justine went first. Okay. Justine says Jack White is a douche. I don't know. So first of all, I don't know because I've never met any of these people. Jack White, I think like. Okay, well, I want to know why he's a douche, but I think he's cool, and I think I always liked the whole thing. I liked the first thing with him and Meg, and I liked the second, his thing by himself with another band, and then and then I haven't really seen the exhibition yet, but I heard he's done an art exhibition, and so I'm just curious about like how that what I would think of that. And I also think it's really great when somebody does something like crazy out of their like what everyone expects of them. So, but does he leave his shopping cart out in the grocery store and not put it back in the corral? Does he not pick up after his dog when it poops? What else makes you a douche? Does he like park over the line on purpose? Does he like cut you off in traffic? Oh my god, I got cut off this morning. I was so mad I can't even tell you. So Pole Vault says this, but he doesn't. He just wants to make me mad. I know you. You don't care. You don't know. You don't know, and you don't care. You don't know, and you don't care. So you just want to make me mad. That's fine. I feel you. I'm gonna get over that. Brad Example, it's always good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I don't know what horrible things we're talking about today. So Pole Vault says Bob Dylan acts really shitty to fans in public. What does he do? Does he like have like water balloons and he throws them at them when they try to show up? What does he do? Does he like fart in their face? What does he do? Does he like try to pick their boogers? What does he do? You gotta tell me acts. You can be both cool and a douche. Cool is about image and douche is about how you interact with people. See, I like this. David is breaking down. This is what we needed to do. Breaking down definitions. What is a douche? What makes you a douche? If you're a douche, can we still like your music? Or is it like, are you done? You're like, I'm not listening to that douche's music anymore. How many times have I said douche? If anyone would like to count and tell me, you win a prize. It could be this purse. Let's see. So Deep says Jack White not a douche. So he's well here. I don't know. Now we're pendulum swinging. Not a douche. He's more like a UK punk. Americans don't understand that. So now you've just insulted all of America. Okay. Deep breath, America. Deep breath. All right. So we're not sure. Oh, here we go. Justine said Jack White sucker punched the lead singer of a local Detroit punk band, the Von Bondies, like a bitch. Okay, so sucker punching anybody, not great. So does it make Jack White a douche, or does it make him kind of like so in sumo we have a thing called henka where like right at the tachi right when you begin, like you have sumo, and I'm the gyoji. And so you have these both guys and they crouch down and they get in position and then sometimes like one of them is like, I'm a jackass, and it does a henka. So they're like time to go. So like 3, 2, there's no countdown. They just know when to go. So they're like, deep breath, go. And one comes up and is like going, and the other one was like, whoa, and so this one falls down because this one just got out of the way. So that's similar to the sucker punch, and the similar, like, I need to win, but I'm not necessarily good at fighting. Like maybe he's like, I'm too pretty to be in this fight, but you did sleep with my girlfriend. I don't know. What was the fight about? What was the fight about? Now, are any of the Von Bondi's douches? I'm just asking for science. For science. I don't know. Maybe they're not. Maybe it's just Jack. But I'm saying so I'm saying I could sucker punch someone because I'm a horrible fighter and a scaredy cat, and I would want to like hit and then run away. So be warned if you start something with me. I'm not playing fair. I'm not playing fair. So Marilyn Manson's singer had a bad reputation. It's like the thing I always heard that he had like removed his rib so that he could fillet himself. I don't know if that's true, but boy, before the internet, I sure did believe that. You hate people that park in the disabled parking spots. Can you believe that, Brad? I don't understand people who like are so entitled that they park somewhere that they do not have rights to park there. And then somebody like you is comes like, and a lot of people come around and they're like, have to walk halfway across the parking lot. It's not fair. So Deep says Dylan is not a douche because he's irrelevant. So to be a douche, you got to be relevant. You got to be relevant to be a douche. I didn't know this. So, also, Jack wears the smug, pasty look everywhere. So he is a douche because his face. Okay, you can be a douche because your face is facey. He is pasty. He doesn't look like he's out in tanning often. I feel like he could play some like maybe beach volleyball. So Jack White playing beach volleyball might be less douchey, maybe. We are hating. Everybody hates it, right? You look for another song to cover, and this is why I love you, David. Because this is the other thing. There's a lot of people who are douches who are made great songs that I really enjoy. And they may not be people I support. So it's, some people are like, oh, like you don't like somebody like, I don't know, like Kid Rock. You don't like Kid Rock because of his politics. And I'm like, no, I don't like Kid Rock because his music sucks. I don't care what he thinks. He thinks whatever he wants, but his music sucks. But then you give me somebody like Kanye. Kanye's a good one because Kanye's a horrible human. Like he's done bad things. He's messed like and not in about. He needs help. This boy needs help. This boy's had struggle. This boy's something's wrong. I feel for him. But dude, if he has not made some bangers, I mean, just hit up, just bangers. So I'll still listen to him. I don't care. But I mean, I think he needs help. Sometimes I'm curious how many people don't have them. So Jack White was in I didn't watch this yet. I meant to watch this one. He is like, who told you I was going to be here? Get away from me. What? That's not nice. Were you wearing jacquard when he said this? Mozart was a huge douche. Tell me about it. That guy. I see what you're doing there. Okay, so Justine says it's douchey to sucker punch anybody. But what if you suck at fighting? What if you suck at fighting? So Louis said, cheat on your wife, mother of your children, douche. I'm not sure who we're speaking of. That has happened a lot. But that, not necessarily the awesomest. Justine knew the White Stripes before they were even famous. So Polo says Bob Dylan's all Karen and he acts like he's going to have you arrested for asking his autograph. Oh my God. So he is like a UK punk and a 77 punk, not the loser 83 tourist photo punks. Take that, everybody. Hold on, who did this? Hold on, who are we talking about? Louis. Who are we talking about? I don't even know who did. Is it the same person? Was he cheating on his wife and kicking the photographer lady at the same time? I don't know. So you're irrelevant, but you can be a douche. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I never heard the relevant one, but I thought relevant was funny. Oh, okay. That's what we're talking about. We're just talking about showers. Who's the biggest shower? Jack White punched the guy because he ripped him off on credits on the album. What? Who did just sued? Yeah, you never know which Kanye's going to show up. Kid Rock is a douche because yeah, I don't know that one. So this Diddy's an interesting one to me because he's both like creepy. I don't know exactly what happened and what's going on and what I didn't really watch or look into in the whole trial. I don't care. I don't want to know really, but I kind of got the points of the baby oil and the weird parties and but. It's not like he wrote any good music that makes me go, oh, but he sure did write that banger. No one has ever... My butt's written better songs than P. Diddy. So, no. No one can... Yeah, no. Oh, my God. No. This is butter. Do people know? I feel like I would know, but maybe I wouldn't know. Yeah, he's got some. I mean, also, let me say this. Kanye's put out some bangers. Kanye's also put out some total trash. I didn't like it all. So I'm not saying like, dude made all amazing, everything's no. Some were good, some were bad. He does seem to be needing help. And that part's hard. Oh, wow. Justine saw him before he was famous and he got booed at open mics. It's hard to get booed at open mics because everybody at open mics is so nice. It doesn't matter if you suck at fighting, you don't sucker punch. Okay, I don't want to get in a fight. Okay, the camera lady was Josh Home. Okay. Oh no, Chumley from Pawn Stars asked Dylan in public for his autograph and Bob went off on, not on Chumley. You should have started this story with Chumley. I love Chumley. I'm sad I know who Chumley is. Okay, so it was Dave Grohl with the first one and Josh the second one, respectively. Oh. See, I'm learning spelling better because I was like, hold on, which letter was wrong? Ever since they took the Indian off the Land O'Lakes. So you cheat on your wife, mother of kids, John Lennon, Jay-Z, Adam Levine, Johnny Cash. I think, I'm going to also say, just crazy one, you don't have to be a musician to do this. Like, I don't know, dentists, doctors, secretaries, lawyers, mechanics. I'm just saying, we're very concerned with musicians. But have we asked if our supermarket checkout person is a douche? I'm just saying. Oh, we got a cool douche combo. So Dave Grohl had a kid with a woman while still married. Ooh. How deep's going on? Mick Jagger, Ozzy, Clapton, Robin Thicke. I'm loving your list. He was going through tough times. I'm always kicking people when I'm going through tough times. Play one of your butt songs. Songs from the butt. One of my wonderful, beautiful butt songs? Okay. Soon. Soon. Okay. Okay, we got more. We got Hank Williams, David Bowie, Kurt Cobain, Richie Sambora. Chumley, is that the lady from Street Fighter? Oh, I love that. I love that. See, we all know. We all love Chumley. He was the only good part about that. I think it's a thing of like musicians, or like it's people who are away from home a lot, like are on, like doing tours or going on things or just gone all night at shows. I don't know. Because it's always like the people who travel for work. I don't know. Oh, yeah, just in case you don't know, Chumley is a guy on a show here about a Las Vegas pawn shop called Pawn Stars. Um, is a douche the same as a tool? Sure, sure. We haven't really defined these words. A poopy head? We could go with poopy head. I don't know. I don't know. So I don't know why I read this. Ashley, I read this as I missed the Iron Maiden on the butter. And I was like, Iron Maiden was on the butter? And I was thinking about that. And then I finally read it correctly. And it's good too. But I feel like I would love Iron Maiden butter. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to be a musician to do that. Gene Simmons could be sponsored by Massengill. What? We have to say, well, you can say whatever you want. I can say we can all say whatever we want. Is Chumley what? Is he really? Don't tell me this. Google this first and come back. See, Gene Simmons is a douche, but he isn't a musician. Slam. See what you did there. See what you did there. Dick Dastardly? I think so. I think so. He was pretty dastardly. Some people think Axl Rose is a douche. I think he's grown out of it. He seems, I don't know. I'm curious, like, I would like to know more about how their songwriting sessions went. Just curious. Just how those came to be. All those came to be. I think, yeah. I think it's hard to be, I think especially like famous musician where like people see you and like you're on like stage and people are like, "Oh, look, they're amazing," and they put all these things on you, and then like you accidentally sneeze on their face when you're like leaving an elevator, and then they're like, "That person's an asshole and gave me pneumonia," and you're like, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. Oh, quasi-famous douche. That's exciting. Oh, fine, fine. Oh my God. Okay, I'm not reading this, but this is funny. I feel like you could use any of these words. I think I'm going to use cockwomble from now on. Are you a cockwomble? Do I know what that is? No. What? Because we're remembered, aren't we wombles? I'm very confused. I don't even know. I don't even know. Okay, you have a tool wrench sticker on your truck, and one of the college faculty parked alongside me told me that sticker is really incorrect. What? Really hurt. Yeah. Touch her where the panda touched her. Oh, really hurt her where the panda touched her as a child. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, Chumley is not in prison. What did he do? Was it drugs? Yeah, drugs sometimes. Following a police raid on his home where illegal drugs and firearms were discovered, he took a plea deal He required him to complete counseling and serve 3 years of probation, resulting in the dismissal of felony charges and leaving him with only a misdemeanor conviction. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Carol, great to see you. Hope you're doing well this Sunday. I keep having to look at the calendar every time I say the date. Poke's still here. She's like, I don't know about y'all. Or you could use Muppet. Cockwomble. It was drug. It's always drugs. Oh, I see. Did Pookie fall asleep or go on a food run? We ever missed Pookie? Okay, so what else did I... So we talked about Chumley. What were we talking about? I don't even know. I remembered the thing I was going to talk about, and now I don't want to talk about it anymore. No, I don't care about it anymore. That's done. So, it's... Y'all. Tomorrow is June. I'm confused. I'm confused. It went real fast. But it was again, how was everybody's May? Did everyone have a good May? I don't feel like I got... Sometimes I'm like, I don't feel like I get anything done. I don't feel like I just can't, finish anything. And it's not true. I've been working on stuff. Gotten some little stuff kind of worked on. I'm not horrible. But it's because I hang out in, like, pole vaults, constantly doing, like, 8,000 things. Pole vaults, like, doing, like, 1 billion things all the time. And it makes me feel lazy. I mean, they're both cute in that outfit. So I was gonna, like, not tell chords, but since you remembered, I can make you would you like me to make you a hat purse? A hat purse. The month of May, it was nice. A lot of people got older in May. I got a little older in May. Just a little bit. And it was good. I had a good, May's crazy here because it's like into school, and that's always like makes it whirlwind in town. And yeah, I went on a little trip. I went up to went down to Colorado Springs for a few days. I got what else happened this month? I had a bad allergic reaction that took like 4 days to really recover from. I got... What? Medicare denied your request for an AT-AT walker? What? Okay, some of us got a whole year older. Justine got to go on a road trip to Buffalo and hang with all the musicians and artists. That is good. Brad has a little drug pouch in his bowler hat, and he spent over $100 for it. It was a gift for himself after a long stay in the hospital, but it's all beaver felt and has a drug pocket. Everybody needs a hat with a drug pocket. Did it come with a drug with drugs in the pocket? That would be nice. Some people are like, I can't play guitar, or I don't know how to learn how to play guitar, or guitar's scary. So, the regular tuning of a guitar is like E, A, D, G, B, E. That's not what this is. So that's like normally E, A, D, G, B, E. Just normal. That's how it is. And you have these chord shapes. You got the flip-off chord, you got this chord, you got this chord, and it could be over here, and you got this chord. There's not that many chord shapes, but there's David Burke knows all of them. I know like 10. And then so another way that, like the song I played earlier is in open tuning. So I'm in open tuning, which I actually got right today. E, B, E, G sharp, B, E. So it's just E, B, and G sharp. And that's an E chord. So if you're just playing, you could play a song like this in E, and you could play all day. You could play all day in E, you could play all day. There's lots of E, oh, I love an E. I love an E, I love an E, I love an E. You could sing a whole song on one chord and never change. And, people will maybe freak out after 6 minutes of it, but you can go a while before people care. Then if you want to No. What do you mean nobody can remember that? You just tune it one time. You just tune it one time. E, B, E, G sharp, B, E. That you have to remember only E, B, and G sharp. God damn it! Why do you make things hard? Then you want to play an A. You want to play an A. Then you just come up here to your A fret and play A with one finger. That's how pole vault plays anyway. You can even just do it over here. So you can play bar chords, and you can also just do it like half a chord. So you can one finger. If it wants to be this finger, you can do that finger too, depending on who you're writing a song for. No, not one finger is not an A. So one finger. So E. This is the alphabet. A. B, C, D, E, F, G, A. This is endorsement. That's endorsement. Okay. That's your own problem. That's your own issue. That's your own issue. So I'm just trying to make it easy for people like Pavel who are difficult. Whereas B is here. 7. Okay. I have a song that goes like that. People don't say I'm funny. Okay, here we go. People don't say I'm lucky or blessed by the Lord above me. Just got one thing going right. People don't understand me when things get out of hand. I got your arms to hold me tight. When I'm down, you get me going. When I'm low, you get me high. When I'm stuck, you keep me rolling. And when I'm broke, you get me by. Woo. Okay, I don't remember the rest of the words. So that's a good place to end it. So yeah, for the second guitar for minors for the sad songs. I mean, there's lots of chords, like all your favorite Bob Dylan songs. What is that chord? This is every Bob Dylan song right now. You can do it the other way. You can do open minor tunings, and you can turn minor bar chords into majors. There's just so many. There's your dad-gad tuning, and your open E tuning, and your all open C tuning. There's so many open tunings. And then you can play with like one finger or like one note. Yeah, you can spend the rest of your life studying theory or just watch some guitars and copy the chords and play it and fake it and have fun. I think so. This is why Ashley says I do percussion. Don't be a parent. Oh no. Oh no. It's easier to make major chords with open. Yes, it is. It's easier. But I don't know how many minor chords Pole Vault's ever used in his life. I don't think Pole Vault knows what a minor chord is. Nobody telling him his brain could explode. He's got so much information inside his head. That's why he doesn't know where the kitchen is. He doesn't know where his meds are been left, even though they're in the same place the sunshine leaves them every day. He can't possibly have that information stored in his brain. It'll explode. It could explode. I'm just trying to make you sound better. I'm just trying to make you sound better. Why are you doing this? 'Cause his brain is made of tapioca pudding. Oh, his brain is made of tapioca pudding. Oh, his brain is made of tapioca pudding. Oh, his brain is made of tapioca pudding. That's so sweet. Dog sent me his book with audio and PDF 3 years ago on guitar scales and theory. That's so sweet. I think it's helpful. I'm not very good at guitar anyway, but I kind of do know my scales because of violin. Because I played violin first, so I kind of had it up. I kind of knew about it before. You know what else I knowed? I'm late. It's already 1:02, everybody. Not only is May done, what the fuck is done? I want banana pudding. I like both. I like tapioca pudding and banana pudding, not together, like separately on separate days for separate occasions and separate meals. Boomer would like McDonald's. You're like Maybelline? I don't even know. Violin is hard. So just remember the relative minor to the major are the same notes. That's really the only thing I know in guitar that makes any sense to me, that I'm always like, hold up. Let me only remember half of this. And then remember what minor key it is. That's what I always do. Yeah, I think it is time for this. I think, today's not the day, but it's okay. Sunshine does not like tapioca. Poogie does not like tapioca. Justine likes rice pudding with some. I like rice pudding too. I like all the puddings. I like sticky toffee pudding, and I like tapioca pudding, and I like banana pudding, and... All right, there's just nowhere to go here that's not gross, so we're gonna stop there, and like Dave said, if tapioca is fun, it's not. Oh, why? I should have gotten. What? You didn't like my movie review? Oh no! Oh no! You just gotta pretend. That's all you gotta do. Rice pudding with a dollop of strawberry jam. I've never had it that way. All right, this is how we shall end. Let's all hail the almighty meat stick. And yeah. And as Dave says, hold on. I'm never gonna find it again. We'll find it here. We're just gonna put this song on. That's all we can do. Gary Humps. It was good to see you. Goodbye.
What the fuck was that about?
What the flock?
What the flock? They're a bunch of freaks.
Definitely.
What the flock? I think they're crazy.
Cuckoo.
What the flock? I'll be back next week. I'll see you flockers next week.
Wake up, David.
Yeah, let's all be safe and kind. See you then, same place, same time. for joining us. We'll see you next week on What the Flock.
Y'all, I'm still here, aren't I? I should probably leave. All right. I'm getting out of here. Bye.